and many people are trying to make the best of the sun. Thank you for coming indoors to support live music and be here tonight. Before we start the show, we'd like to find out in the traditional way, by the raising of hands, how many people have never been here before. If it's your first time, raise, oh my God, all of you. Welcome down to the Bedford. Let me go through some of the philosophy and format of what's going to happen tonight. When you came through these double doors, there was no door entry fee to come in tonight. All of the artists are giving their time, their talent, their energy for free this evening. However, now that you are sat down, comfortable and munching on chips, drinking drinks, or just relaxing, we're going to actually ask you to pay something to be here. We're going to ask you to pay attention. So, now that's not the cheap option, that's the expensive option, ladies and gentlemen, because during the performances, because all the artists are giving their time, their talent, their energy for free, we just ask you to support the artists by giving them your full attention and not having a chat through the songs. If you do need to have a talk and catch up with people, or if you've just pulled or anything, our main bar remains open until midnight, but now we ask you to leave the room using the door round to the side. That way we keep this beautiful acoustic atmosphere in here. And this door on the right is a bit buggered, so it won't close properly, so that you get the noise of the bar. Anyway, use this door here. You can go through there, straight through there to the restrooms, or back to the main bar, or outside for fresh or nicotine there, whichever you prefer. What's the next thing I talk? Oh yeah, mobile phones. If you have a mobile phone, just put it on the silent position. But do continue to take pictures and videos and post it on social media. You can post it on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, if that's still a thing, or TikTok if you're not banned from doing that anymore, or on Twitter or Tinder, X, whatever social media you use. But do tag us. We are at the Bedford Pub on all good social media. And finally, tonight, even though we're a beautiful energy in the room, I can feel this energy, I'm sure more people are going to be joining us as well, but we are not alone tonight. And I don't mean that necessarily in a full disclosure alien invasion way, nor do I mean it in a theological or spiritual way. I just mean we've got a camera at the back of the room. And via the wonders of technology, we're capturing the live performances on the stage, and we are streaming it live over the internet to the entire world. It's a bloody big place, you know. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, if you're watching the show live now, welcome to the show. Just to show a little solidarity with our online audience, on the count of 3, would you all just shout, "Hello, the world"? 1, 2, 3. Or more enthusiastically, 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the kind of energy level we need. Now, everybody watching at home on the internet, on the count of 3, I want you to shout at the computer as loud as you can, "Hello, the Bedford." 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I got that. Okay. Tonight, we have some amazing artists to bring to the stage. I'm very thrilled to do that. I've been here for 22 years now, curating and introducing artists on the stage. Not all in one go. Obviously, I have been home and had a kip and had a shower in between. I came here straight from school, and it's been the best job ever. We're going to welcome to the stage our first artist, though, tonight, to kick the night off. It's not easy to be the first act. The one that has to warm everybody up, to break the ice, to come out here and make music and be the first sound on the stage. So would you put a little extra energy and love into your applause, and welcome to the stage our good friend, the brilliant Mr. Tony Moore. Thanks very much. It's nice to be here tonight. I always get a good introduction here. Right. Sounds about right. So, yes, I'm going to do one song to kick the night off and get the ball rolling before I introduce all of the artists to the stage. This song comes from an album and a show that I've been touring for the last 3 or 4 years. The show is called Awake. It's about many, many things, and it's a one-man show. But there is video with everything, which there's going to be video with this. I'm going to show you the little selection, a little touch of the show. The show's a little bit about my mum's dementia and how I moved in and became a carer before I lost her in 22. It's a bit about the madness of 20 and 21. And it's a little bit about my journey of life. And this song particularly features that. It's a song sung from the point of view of the 13-year-old Tony Moore, singing to me now as the bit older Tony Moore, asking him if he's achieved the things that he set out to achieve. And luckily, this show is the thing that I set out to achieve, although it's taken me a bit of a while to get here. But all good things come to those who wait. So this song is called Remember Me. Remember me, I'm the boy you used to be, playing guitar, making music constantly, whilst my ma was sitting knitting in the corner of the room. And what became of that likely lad's big game, his hopes and dreams, his plans to be a household name. That journey seems it passed so fast, and now this last bit comes too soon. But don't forget about the stories that you wrote, all the friends you fixed, and a few hearts that you broke. The one important thing is you always did your best. And when we come to add it all up, it's only love that's manifest. It's only love that's manifest. Remember me on Dad's piano, so carefree, writing songs. Just a little wannabe who started dreaming, scheming how to become a superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Moore! Differences you've made, all the lives you touched, and the many roles you've played. The one important thing is you always did your best. When we come to add it all up, it's only love that's manifest. It's only love that's manifest. Remember me, I'm the boy you used to be, standing next to someone I don't know. She laughs at me. Thank you. Woo! You're the best audience on the tour so far. I love you all. If you want to know more about that or see the show in full, if you Google Tony Moore and the word awake, on Instagram I'm just Tony Moore, so you can find me and tag and whatever there. But the next show I have in London will be June the 26th at the Cart and Horses in Stratford. Some of you might know I was an original member of Iron Maiden a long time ago when I was very young. And although I left the band before they became super famous, we're still great friends. And Steve Harris is a good mate who's the bass player. And I've been touring with him last year, piggybacking the Iron Maiden tour all around the world. And they have sold out the London Stadium, which is about 70,000 odd people, I guess, on Saturday, June the 28th. And I've sold nearly 3/4 of the tickets to Cart and Horses on June the 26th, which is 100 tickets. But it's only me doing it, right? And there's 6 of them in the band, so that's exactly why they managed to get to 70,000. Anyway, if you'd like to find out more, do Google me, find me, like me, and share me. Right, we're going to welcome to stage our first band, who should be on stage by now, all plugged in and ready to go. Because I will be talking until the bands come on and get themselves set up. And if they don't do that, then I'll just keep talking, because I can talk for hours and hours. I'm very good at it. I've been doing it for a long time. Thank you. In fact, to start the night, let's have a quick music quiz. Which country in the world has a national orchestra that is bigger than its national army? You don't say anything. He's only heard this question about 80 times. Any guesses out there? Iceland. Yeah, that was a good guess. I mean, Iceland's pretty small, isn't it? You'd think it. It doesn't actually. I think they have a pretty sizable army for the size of the country. But you're thinking small is a good idea. Any other suggestions? Germany. That would be a hell of an orchestra, wouldn't it? Let's be fair. That'd be an Oompa band as well. No, it's not Germany. Wales. Okay, yes, I see where you're going with that. A lot of big singers down in Wales. A lot of very musical country. I think they should have an army of Tom Joneses instead of an army of soldiers. That would be very good. Although Delilah is quite a dark song, isn't it? Really, it's about murder. Anyway, the answer is Monaco, ladies and gentlemen. Monaco, on the in the south of France down there. It's often thought of as a principality. It's in fact a country. So I think we're nearly ready to go. Andre? Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, the band are ready. They've been giving me some nice intro music behind, just to nudge me along and say, for fuck's sake, Tony, we're ready. And they are indeed. Will you please put your hand... Did I swear? I'm sorry. I forgot myself for a minute. Sorry, Mum. So, will you please put your hands together? I need a stadium-sized round of applause for our opening act tonight, the brilliant ANDREI SERBAN!
Thank you so much for every one of you that came here tonight. And my name is ANDREI, and now I'm gonna introduce my band. Here's Lucas Holden on guitar. We have Ruben Wild on drums. We have Sebastian Wilson on bass. And then Camilo Franco on rhythm guitar. And now we're gonna go a bit into funk, in the world of funk. And then in the second set, we're gonna go a bit more country, so we're gonna have a lot of movement here. All right.
Something in my mind, no one around to judge me. I found a nice girl, she's rocking my world. She turned around smiling, and I said nicely, I like your green eyes, baby, and I can't stop looking at you. I like your green eyes, baby, and you set my soul on fire. I like your green eyes, baby, and I can't stop looking at you. I like your green eyes, baby. Woo! And you set my soul on fire. She's got the right walking, just let those heels shine. Whoa, lovely lady, you make me go crazy. I think you are amazing, so let's go dancing. I like your green eyes, baby, and I can't stop looking at you. I like your green eyes, baby, everyone's feeling nice. We're gonna rock tonight. Well, I like your pretty nice, baby, and I can't stop looking at you. I like your pretty nice, baby, and you set my soul on fire. I like your pretty nice, baby, I can't stop looking at you. I like your pretty nice, baby, and you set my soul on fire.
Now we're gonna slow down a bit. Go a bit more mellow. Yeah, that's it. Come on, everyone. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, baby, you look so pretty. I wanna know how you've been lately. Whoa, baby, you are amazing. You make my world going crazy. You're my sunshine on the sky, and your love brings me high. I just let myself fall into your arms, and I love to go again, back in the old days with you, and I'd spend them all again just like we did. You're like a star, shining bright. When you put your magic spell, it surely you can tell. But when I'm getting close to you, my heart beats faster, and I do know that what I treasure most is the love you're giving me. You're beautiful, and I'm in love with you. You're beautiful, and I wanna be next to you. Shining bright. When you put your magic spell, it surely you can tell. But when I'm getting close to you, my heart beats faster, and I do know that what I treasure most is the love you're giving me. You're beautiful, and I'm in love with you. You're beautiful, and I wanna be next to you. You're beautiful, and I'm in love with you. You're beautiful, and I wanna be next to you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear one more time. ANDREI, SERBAN. So, Basically what happens tonight is all of the artists come to the stage and they play 2 songs each. So Andre and the whole band will be back in the second half to play another 2 songs for us. In the meantime, we're going to bring up our next performers. It runs a little bit like a live TV show, this. My job really is here tonight is to be the entertainment in the middle, to kind of comb the hair over the bald bit of one act finishing and the next act starting. And to that end, that's why we have a little musical quizzes every now and then. And I think it's only fair that I give you the opportunity to ask me a question as well. So if anyone has a question about absolutely anything, maybe something that's been keeping you up late at night, something that's been troubling your soul, something that even ChatGPT can't answer for you, I will do my best to answer any question you ask me. So does anyone have a question? Well, that's fine. You can have a little think about it. I'm here all night. And so as we get everyone set up on the stage, basically that's what's going to happen. One act will finish, they'll leave the stage, the next act will come on, I will be doing the bit in between. If you're watching live on the internet anywhere in the world, thank you for joining us. I know Rania will be watching live in Canada, which is quite a long way away, so hi to Rania. And, but to anybody else who's watching, hello to you as well. And how many people have travelled more than a mile to get here tonight? How many people travelled across the river to be here? That's very exciting. And you didn't even need a visa, did you? It was okay, so it wasn't that bad. I know, I've spent many years here in Balham with people telling me, Tony, if only the Bedford was in bloody North London, it would be brilliant. But it is brilliant. It's just in South London. It's not that even hard to get to. We've got tubes and trains and everything. Right, I think we're nearly ready to go. So ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together and welcome to the stage our next performers. Let's have a massive stadium-sized round of applause for TIJUANA!
Hello, hello.
Hello. How's everyone doing? Cool. This one's called In Life. It's out on Spotify. So if you feel it peckish, TIJUANA, just type that in. You'll find us, hopefully. Give me 1 sec. Let's do that one more time.
In life, everyone matters to the money man. Get rich quick and buy up the land, and tie up your taxes with rubber bands. Tie up your taxes with rubber bands. Something isn't right. Oh, I'm leaning too hard on the night. Oh, next time, no getting on. Miss that trip back under your lights. In life, I'll fuck and I'll fall until my legs turn blue. Storm and stay up till the next afternoon, and still I'm stuck in this pit of mine, stark raving mad divine. Something isn't right. Oh, I'm leaning too hard on the night. Oh, next time, no get on. Miss that trip back under your lights. In life, stuck in the pictures of a magazine. Baby, it's fine, you're on the editorial team. Don't give us this laughter when we're not in need. Free to run up our bills, we feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it. Something
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
For this next one, we got to tune up. So bear with.
We like to make things nice and difficult for ourselves by writing songs in different tunings. So here we go. This next one, this is called Forts and Garrisons. There you go. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah. Right.
Stood in place in the dark. The white noise in my head cuts off the sound. Can't say anything to you anymore. You have the higher ground. Built up forts and garrisons. You blow them down like a house of cards. Strapped inside a frame of your lies. Icicles in your throat, breathing me in again. Can't say anything to you anymore. You have the higher ground. Build up forts and garrisons. You blow them down like a house of cards. Strapped inside a frame of your lies. Shut me down, drown me out, shut me down, drown me out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. We'll be back.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant TIJUANA.
Cheers.
We'll be back in the second half for another 2 tunes. And of course, not only an exceptional band, it has to be said that Tijuana also is a town in Mexico. And I used to be a pilot. Well, I still am a pilot, but I just don't fly so much anymore, or at all. But I used to be a pilot, and I did some what they call hours building in the United States. That's basically where you go and you do a lot of flying just to get experience, put hours in your little book to add up the fact that you've got lots of hours as a pilot. And I did some flying on the south coast, on the west coast rather, from Santa Monica. And one day, I flew from Santa Monica down to San Diego. Now, San Diego's got 2 airfields. It's got San Diego International Airfield, and it's also got an airfield called Brown Airfield, which at one point was going to be the international airport because it's a really big airfield, but it never became. So it's mainly for private aircraft. But the interesting thing is that San Diego is right on the border with Mexico, and the airfield for basically, if you never knew this, the numbers at the beginning of a runway, if you've ever seen it, like 001, they're not counting the amount of runways they got. It's basically in 360 degrees around the compass, it's the direction it's facing. So if it's in 360, it's facing north. And if it's 180, it's facing south, for example. So that's just because you have to take off into the wind. So they set the runways based on where the prevailing wind comes from. The reason I'm telling you this is because in Mexico, Tijuana Airport is on exactly the same layout as Brown Airport because they're so close. They're just on the other side of the border. So sometimes pilots fly in to land in Brown Airport and land in Mexico without even realizing they're in Mexico. Because there isn't like a line saying this is Mexico here. You just see an airport, you think, oh, that's it. Because anyway, if you don't have your passport, you're in a lot of trouble.
You're very good at that, Tony.
Anyway, yes, I thought I'd just...
You're very good at that.
Thank you. I thought I'd just share that view. I didn't do it, though. I did land in San Diego. It was all good. And once I landed in San Diego International Airport. Well, I was trying to land, and there was a 767 behind me. And the air traffic control said, can you please get out the way? There's a jet trying to land. It's like being in a Mini and having a Ferrari coming down the motorway behind you. You've just got to get out the way. Anyway, we're ready to introduce our next artists all the way from Denmark, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please give a fabulous warm welcome for SIGRID Ivar?
What will I allow? Anything and everything. I'll hold the bottle of wine in my hands, proof that you've been sorry. Your shirt is green like the trees, and I'm full of life again. You call me a distraction, a good one. Well, in that case, you've been a lighthouse. And the softness, it comes from a place in me that would never wound you. You found a fire in me, now you want it out of she who is calm and careful with sweet wine in the mouth. You take a sip, but I want you to drown in it. Drown in the softness that comes from a place in me that would never wound you. My breath, it serves as a weapon to you. But don't misunderstand me.
Hi, good evening. My name is SIGRID, and we've called all the way from Denmark on my first UK tour. So we've had 4 shows in total. We started in Newcastle, then we went to Manchester, and now we're in London. And sadly going home tomorrow, early in the morning. So we actually leave for the airport right after this show. The first song we played is called Sweet Wine. It's from my upcoming album that comes out this Friday, so in a couple of days. And this next song, it's called Record Store. And it's already released, so you can hear it at home. A couple tainted words that dance on my tongue. How can something so big feel so indistinct? Well, I don't know. Warm bodies in plastic houses that they own, with cars that they can't afford. I carry perpetual emotions, and my headphones are cheap. They can't drown the commotion. And I have to speak in lowercase, 'cause I yelled in the mirror too long, and I broke a chord or two. I visit the record store to catch up with someone. My parents growing older, terrified we'll grow apart. They've got enough to worry about, and I moved out. I don't return my old library books, and they're overdue, but they feel like mine now. I carry perpetual emotions, and my headphones are cheap. They can't drown the commotion. And I have to speak in lowercase, 'cause I yelled in the mirror too long, and I broke a chord or two. I visit the record store to catch up with someone. I carry perpetual emotions, and my headphones are cheap. They can't drown the commotion. Now I live in hyperrealism. I'm standing too close, and my lungs forget how to breathe. And I know that no one reads the fine print. Forgive me for thinking your 20s would come with a view. I visit the record store to catch up with someone I knew. With someone I knew. I knew. Thank you.
Wow, Ingrid, Eva, ladies and gentlemen, didn't they both sound absolutely gorgeous? That was so delicate and fragile and beautiful and mesmerizing. If that kind of music was to take a physical form, I would imagine something like a 100-year-old single malt whiskey, beautiful and expensive, poured over a single rock of ice, carved from a glacier in the middle of the North Pole, and served at room temperature. Beautiful. They will be back in the second half as well. Now, our next performer, another fantastic singer and songwriter. I think you need a little bit more height, I would say. About there.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together? Give a massive round of applause for our next brilliant performer, the fantastic ZEPHYR Wills.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be singing for you a couple of originals. And here's the first one. There's an old man who walks by the shop these days, with ink stains on his fingers and his cap sideways. He holds a ruby for the eye of the owl on his brooch, and he whistles to a tune that he probably wrote. He's got whiskey on his mind and home in his heart. He's been playing through his play like a player plays his part, but his actors are all drunk and the band's out of tune. But he keeps himself in time with a pair of wooden spoons. And I don't know where he's going, and I don't know what he's seen, but I know that I would like to be like the man with the checkered jeans. He's got a penny for the baker and a crumb for the feds. He don't let them red lights get inside his head, and his boots must have seen the floors of parliaments and jails. But his thoughts stay firmly locked between his beard and his pigtails. And now he's haggling in a tongue from Eastern Europe, and offering out postcards dry pressed with tulips. And then I caught his eye, one green and one blue, and I felt like I had known this man I never knew. And I don't know where he's going, and I don't know what he's seen, but I know that I would like to be like the man with the checkered jeans. 'Cause I don't know where he's going, and I don't know what he's seen, but I know that I would like to be like the man with the checkered jeans. Thank you very much. I like to try and keep my introductions short. So here's the next one. For all the sailors who have not come home, for all the lovers who have loved alone, I've walked with you when no one would, when no one called, when no one could. It has been so beautiful for me to be there for you, to be there for you. And when King Solomon's mines run dry and there are no more pearls for him to buy, I'll sit with you and try not to breathe as the brown leaves twirl to lay your wreath. It is my surrender and salvation to be there for you, to be there for you. And when twilight touches the burning sky and Aphrodite's tears begin to dry, I'll stand by you on our thin glass stage as the world goes by and the costumes change. And every day my choice shall remain the same, to be there for you, to be there for you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, big round of applause for ZEPHYR Wills. Thank you, ZEPHYR. Two fantastic songs. Right. Now, we're going to bring to the stage our final act of the first half. But don't forget, although we have sandwiched an interval rather cunningly between the end of the first half and the beginning of the second half, during which time we encourage you to talk and make up for the fact that you've been so attentive and to get some more drinks and eat and talk to the artists. We are going to return in the second half with all of the artists that you saw in the first half, but in a different order. Ha ha. And probably playing different songs, I'd expect. How are we doing with the questions out there? Does anyone have a question for me? Anything anyone would like to ask? Any deep, meaningful challenge or problem that's been keeping you up late at night? You're an educated, intelligent lot, and that's what I like down here. Oh, sorry, what was that? Oh, yes, ZEPHYR, which is Z for Zephyr. Zephyr, like the wind, the zephyr. Yes, ZEPHYR, I believe. Z for zebra, E for echo, P, ZEPHYR Wills, WILLS. That's right, isn't it, ZEPHYR? Yes, there you go. Some interesting names tonight for a host to have to remember as well. Anyway, thank you for that question. That was good. That wasn't too challenging. I could answer that. Very good. Beautiful dress, by the way. Our final artist is accompanied by a brilliant band. They will be playing 2 songs to take us into the interval. So please, would you put your hands together and give an amazing round of applause for GAJA!
To make myself so small, you could put me in a box and I can shrink straight to the ground and be still and not make a sound. But recently those methods failed to work for me, 'cause I am grown and I won't ditch myself so easily. So next time I hear the narrative in me that says I have no right to be, I'll try to reverse it just to see the light. 'Cause I'm here, I deserve it, I'll give it one more try. When I feel it's not worth it, I'll think about all the things that make me smile. And I can never stop the fight. I can figure out how I can find out even in the darkest time. I want to reveal all that's been hidden, shut and concealed. And I will take all the time I need to get to know all parts of me, 'cause I kept them aside so far for far too long. So now I'll let them brain, I'll push them to the fore. And next time I hear inside a shaming voice, I'll say no thanks, it's time you go. And I can never stop the fight. I can figure out how I can find a light even in the darkest time. And I can never stop the fight. I can figure out how I can find a light even in the darkest time.
Thanks. Let me introduce you to my band. Angela on keys, Aiden on drums, and Jim on bass. I'm Gaia, and this was a song called The New Script. I just released an LP album last month titled The New Script as well, so you can listen to it if you want. I'm at this stage of my life that I'm so paranoid about tuning, because I used to have, well, I mean, it used to be this guitar, but now it's serviced. Like, my guitar would just go out of tune, like, all the time. So, like, now I have this sort of reflex response that I'll just, like, even, it sounds sort of fine. I'm not quite sure, so, but I'm not going to give into it. I'm not going to tune it 50 times. We'll just dive into the next song. This one is written for a special someone, and it's called Summer King. I like your smile and the love behind your eyes. It's been a while since I felt the way I feel with you, for you. And I don't care about things. I know that all I want is to lie in your arms. And what's the point for you to do a thing when all I want is to have you with me? And I don't care about things. I know that all I want is to lie in your arms. And what's the point for you to do a thing when all I want is to have you next to me? Next to me. I like the way you caress me when I feel low, and I like the way you touch me when we're alone. And when I'm numb, you hold me close. I feel the fear, let go of remorse. We fall asleep in each other's arms. In my universe, there's no one but us, but us. I don't care about things. I know that all I want is to lie in your arms. And what's the point for you to do a thing when all I want is to have you with me? And I don't care about things. I know that all I want is to lie in your arms. And what's the point for you to do a thing when all I want is to have you next to me? Next to me. You're my king, winter, spring. You're my summer, everything. You're my king, winter, spring. You're my everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time, GAJA! And a fantastic band. We're going to take a short break now at about 10 minutes' time to give you an opportunity to have a nice chat, to talk to some of the artists, to get some drinks at the bar, to order some food, I think. There's, I think we've got about 45 minutes before the kitchen closes. So we will be back for your full attention again in 15 minutes with more great live music after this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin the second part of tonight's incredible evening of fantastic live music. As I promised you at the beginning, 5 eclectic, diverse and truly brilliant artists to bring to the stage. And I want to thank our ever-growing number of audience members here for coming and supporting and listening to the music. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give any performer is to listen to their music and give them the support and the connection that they seek. So thank you for that. It makes a big difference. If you want to watch this show again, or if you want to share friends to watch the show right now, the link for the live stream is on our Facebook page. So all they have to do is go to facebook.com/The Bedford Pub. And the stream is happening right now. You can see it. But it will be archived as well, so you can come back and visit it afterwards and hear my bad jokes again and hear all the great music. So, very good. I think we're pretty much ready to start again. A little bit of tuning going on. Does anyone have a question before we start the second half, though? Anyone got the urge to ask me anything? I'll be here all evening. Yes, what's your question? How often do I do this? That's a great question. I like that. That's another easy one to answer. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 nights a week. On the weekends, we have a comedy club on a Friday and a Saturday till 11 called Banana Cabaret, which has been here about 40 years. And then we have a nightclub. So all of these tables and chairs, this stage, all this music's gone. This is just a completely empty round room. And we have DJs up there playing bangers. Well, obviously, you know, musical bangers, till 2 o'clock in the morning. We have a very late license here. And then Sunday we all chill out and have a big Sunday roast. And then Monday night there's a pub quiz in here, a music quiz mainly. And then we start with the live music again. So every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. But sometimes there are private hires and there are external promoters. So do check the website, thebedford.com, what's on, just to make sure it's one of our free shows. But great question, thank you. That's the kind of standard of question we like, ladies and gentlemen. Something that gives me an opportunity to talk knowledgeably and confidently about the question asked. But you can ask me anything you want. That's all fine. So have a little think about that as the night goes on. We're ready to start again. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome back to the stage. To start the second half, let's hear for GAJA.
Thanks. Yeah, contradictory movement. We'll start with a song called Maybe I Like It. You don't like me the way I am, the things I do, just as I make. You say I'm going the wrong way, but it's not for you to decide. Now I'm gonna live my life. I never asked for your advice, so why impose on me those rigid rules of how I ought to be? I choose my fights, the things I find worthwhile. It's not for you to call them wrong or right. Just give me space, boy, maybe I like it for you to deny me the thrill that I get from my ways. I may be first to try it before you crucify me. I have the rights to be the way I am. To know how and why, where's the truth and where's the lie? What I need to, I'll define, while you just criticize all that falls out of line with what you know, out of fear, need of control. So don't impose on me your point of view. I'm never asked to see. I choose my fights, the things I find worthwhile. It's not for you to call them wrong or right. Just give me space, boy, maybe I like it for you to deny me the thrill that I get from my ways. I may be first to try it before you crucify me. I have the rights to be the way I am.
from my waist. Hey, maybe first try it before you crucify me. I have the rights to be the way I am. I have the rights to be the way I am. I have the rights to be the way I am.
Okay, we'll finish on a love song. Thank you to Bedford for having us, Tony, and everyone for being here. We performed here like roughly a year and a half ago, but just me and Angela then, so now we expanded by Jim and Aiden. So yeah, the next song is inspired by a Japanese legend about making 1,000 paper cranes. And theoretically, or the story says that if you do them within a year, a wish will come true that you made. So yeah, this one is called 1,000 Cranes.
And I'll make 1,000 crates just to keep you here with me. And I will swim 1,000 lakes to make sure you stay safe. And I don't want to live with no regrets, no remorse. That's why I ask you now, please stay close. 'Cause baby, 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 I want you, maybe, 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 don't go. And baby, 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 I want you so. And baby, 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 I love you, baby, 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 don't go. I want you so. And I'll wait 1,000 days, if that's how long it takes to be back in your warm embrace. I'll write 1,000 songs that'll remind you of our love. You said there's nothing you'd give it up for. And baby, 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 I want you, maybe, 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 don't go. And baby, 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 I want you so. And baby, 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 I love you, baby, 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 don't go. Don't ever let me go. When I rise, when I fall, and be there for it all. Don't shy away, give me yourself, give me some more. I want it all, I want it all. And baby, 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 I want you, maybe, 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 don't go. And baby, 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 I want you so. And baby, 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 I love you, baby, 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 don't go. I want you so. Hey, baby, 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 I want you, maybe, 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 don't go. And baby, 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 I want you so. And baby, 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 I love you, baby, 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 don't go. Don't ever let me go.
Once again, Angela, Jim, Aidan. I'm Gaia. You can find my music online if you put the title, The New Script, and Gaia, G-A-J-A, and yeah, follow me on socials, all that stuff. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Gaia. Thank you, Gaia. Right. Now we're moving a few things around, and I've got a feeling for our next artist we might need to just go up a little bit. Although this is already far too tall for me. But I just want to dispel the myth that men can't task and prove that I can talk at the same time as screw a microphone stand to the correct height. Oh yes, there we go. And this is like the Olympic flame passing the jack plug between artists, like on a marathon run. And that's about the right height there, isn't it, for you there?
Should be so.
Yes, fantastic. Oh, your favourite table have gone. They were right there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. They want to know who you were, and then they went. They're hiding somewhere else. Are you up there? Oh, okay, never mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, please really welcome back to the stage to play two more songs, the fantastic ZEPHYR Wills.
Howdy. I've spent a number of years in America living. I'm not there anymore, evidently. And this is a song that outlines one of the main reasons why I ended up leaving. It's a true story, you could say. It goes like this. Hey, Uncle Jim, my life is in danger. Help me get across your farm. I cannot linger, 'cause Big Susie's on my trail, running like an alligator. I left Big Susie snoring in this early morning light, and if she gets me now, she's gonna end my life crying, please, please, please. Man, I got to go. I need to be in New York City before she gets to Ohio. Well, Uncle Jim cried, don't you worry, son, as he pulled from his overalls his buckshot gun. I cried, Jim, throw that away. Big Susie eats buckshot for fun. 'Cause Big Susie, she's so mean, she'll give you the hairy eye. I've seen it curdle milk and make a Russian mobster cry. Please, 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 man, I got to go. 'Cause I hear her boots are stomping to the rhythm of her big banjo. Sounds something like this. Before, until behind us, Lord, I heard Big Susie roar. Uncle Jim was flagging like a fish flopping across the floor. Well, Uncle Jim got. I could hear him scream. I leaped into the river and it swept me way downstream, crying, please, 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 man, I've got to go. And when I look back to see Jim and Susie locked in a tango. Hey, Big Susie, tell me, why are you so mean? Hey, Big Susie, you ain't all you seem. Last I heard of Uncle Jim, he's been riding in your limousine. Thank you so much. Here's another song from New York Town. And it outlines some more reasons why I left America in a more abstract way, perhaps. Find me someplace up in the mountains where the people all stand in line like kings. I can't stand to wait here any longer, and next to these thieves all covered in gold rings. Take me across the sea where the ancients used to roam, where the nights are cool and the quiet places still. I hope someday my rambling days are through, and I'll find my love in the mountains of the moon. I watch the clock until my shift is done, and dodge the boss's ugly eye. And when that last bell tolls, I'll be running down the road. I'll board that lonesome train and I will fly. Oh, take me across the sea where the ancients used to roam, where the nights are cool and the quiet places still. I hope someday my rambling days are through, and I'll find my love in the mountains of the moon. Well, New York town ain't been so good for me. I still can't work out what I done. They took my dough, but that don't matter now, 'cause a man without a pocket is beholden to no one. Oh, take me across the sea where the ancients used to roam, where the nights are cool and the quiet places still. I hope someday my rambling days are through, and I'll find my love in the mountains of the moon. Yes, I'll find my love in the mountains of the moon. Thank you so much. Been a pleasure.
ZEPHYR, Wills, ladies and gentlemen, two fabulous songs there. And I have to say, what great harmonica-ing. That was very, very accurate harmonica-ing. Often the harmonica, when played strapped around the neck like that, it's just kind of a bit of a blow in a second. I hope it's in the right key. But you did brilliantly. I thought that sounds great. And I'm just trying to imagine who invented the first one of these neck brace type things. Whether it was somebody who sat down with a couple of coat hangers and thought, I wonder what I can do with a couple of coat hangers and a harmonica, and came up with that.
Somebody immensely clever.
Yes, it was very good. Anyway, ZEPHYR, Wills, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Right. We are about to revisit the beautiful shores of Denmark and take a journey into the beautiful mystical world of SIGRID. Now, how many people have been to Denmark, by the way? Ah, and Copenhagen? And Christianatown? Which is fascinating, isn't it? Does everybody know about this place? This is, I think this is an old army barracks, isn't it? Christianatown? I think it was an army barracks, wasn't it? That, yes. That was kind of taken over by hippies. And it's kind of almost like its own little country inside Copenhagen, where things that might be illegal outside are kind of tolerated a little bit in there. But it's a very cool place. I went there once, and had a very nice tea and cakes and wander around. It was very chilled and very peaceful. I have a great friend over there who's a wonderful singer-songwriter, and he had an apartment nearby, and it was very cool spots. And I loved Denmark. I also went to Aarhus, to the Spot Festival for quite a few years, which is a wonderful musical festival. We don't hear enough about it over here. Probably because it's a bit more industry-facing than things like Glastonbury, but it was a very beautiful experience. Anyway, I'm a big fan of a Danish artist. Do you know Taito, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes, Taito I've known for many years, and his manager's a really good friend of mine. And Taito's actually from the Faroe Islands, which is part of Denmark, isn't it, right? Although it's a long way away. Anyway, but we're ready to go now, so please, would you aim your attention to this side of the stage, keep your focus fixed there, and give a massive round of applause for the wonderful SIGRID.